that's what I'm thinking too. We need to make that.
All right, everyone, let's get this show on the road. So if I could have all youth try to congregate more front and center, just so we can see who we're working with on site. If you are your lodge's on-site vote delegate, please log into your lodge's Google Meet room as we prepare to get ourselves set there. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2020-2021 Section C4 officer elections. We have a ton of incredible candidates who are about to come up and speak to you, and I'm really excited for these leaders of tomorrow to present to you their vision as they see it today. I'm really excited for these next few minutes, and I hope you are as well. So I'd just like to go over a few quick logistics of the election before we jump right into our first run. So instead of nominating your officer candidate, the nominations will be read aloud on the stream prior to each election for the position. So there will be no standing up, I nominate blank. We will already do that based on who is committed to running for what positions. Candidates will speak in a randomized order since no nominations are being made. Order will be randomized in the order in which they will give you their speeches. Speaking of speeches, speeches will last 2 minutes long. Each candidate will have a maximum of 2 minutes to speak to you. They will have a little time to field for, actually scratch that, just they will speak for 2 minutes. And that will go for all rounds, including the first round, and then subsequent rounds is only 1 minute. Apologies. 2 minutes the first round, 1 minute if subsequent rounds are necessary. Yes, once all candidates have given their speeches, spoken for their 1 or 2 minutes, you will be sent to your lodge breakout rooms to discuss with your lodge and come to a consensus on how you want to give your vote. It will be one vote per lodge for this election. So instead of a maximum of 10, depending on how many members are present in your breakout room, we will do one vote per lodge for a candidate. So when you're discussing within your lodges, please keep that in mind. And finally, until a 50% majority is made, we will cut the candidate pool in half until that 50% majority is made. Any questions or concerns with election procedures? Fantastic. All right. So we will begin with the office of section chief. I will read off the 4 candidates in the order in which they will provide their speeches. Do we want to send the other candidates out somewhere? While one candidate is speaking, the other 3 will be ushered out of the room, and at the end we'll all reconvene with the 4 candidates. The order in which I read the candidates down off the list will be the order in which they are speaking, so please keep that in mind. All right, so for the office of section chief, we have Evan Ryszwalski, Jonathan Golden, Ethan Ventling, and William Finley. So if Jonathan, Ethan, and Will could follow the somewhat lovely Nathan Snyder out of the room, perfect. And Evan, you'll have 2 minutes. Huh? Yes, please.
So, hello everybody here in the room, and hello to everyone watching at home. My name is Evan Ryszwalski, currently serving as the Lodge Chief of Erie-Lenon Lodge, and I'd start by saying that momentum, once rolling, is a hard thing to stop. I have seen that momentum grow over the past 2 years with the direction that National is going, with the direction our section is going, and with the direction that our lodges are going. As the past 2 years Lodge Chief of Erie-Lenon, I've gotten to see that momentum grow, and I've seen us become a stronger, unified lodge, focusing on our strengths and working on the weaknesses towards a brighter and better future. I want to bring that momentum to our section by doing many things, including putting on the best conclave that you have ever seen. That is the hope. Also by giving opportunities to new and growing airmen through the roles of coordinators and CVCs, providing them opportunities for national level, such as NLS or OA High Adventure, and also by focusing on the strategy that will allow us to come out of this pandemic stronger than we emerged into it. So with me freezing up here, I will stop talking and thank you for your time and consideration.
Airman of Section C4, my name is Jonathan Golden, and my goal for this year is to further innovate and improve our section. As the current Vice Chief of Section C4, we have looked to create the Lodge Partnership Program Throughout this program, our main goal has been the lodges. Now, sure, this program is brand new, but one of my passions is to improve our lodges within our section. How do you think we will do that? Well, first, we are going to look to reevaluate and make our lodges great through the strengths and weaknesses of others. In addition to that, our section is going to become great because of the friendships we are going to build and because of the new practices that I'm going to instill. If we cannot have a strong fellowship and brotherhood, then what's the point of having a section? Section C4. Listen, I understand. COVID-19 has been a crazy time, but let's embrace these times. Let's become the best section possible, and let's show everyone that we mean business. Let's bring the best to Conclave, and under my leadership, I can promise you that you will not be disappointed because I am unselfish, I am selfless, and I will give you my jacket when others are needing it. Thank you. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ethan Ventling. I'm a Vigil Honor member and Eagle Scout from Marnock Lodge. Over the past couple of years, in my time in the Order of the Arrow, I've had many opportunities and I've had a lot of things that the Order has given to me, a lot of experiences and leadership opportunities. One thing that I really enjoy doing, something that I strive to do, is after I got my Eagle Scout, I want to give back to Scouting everything that it gave to me. So I am here to run for section chief so that I can give back to the section. One of the things that I would like to do for the section is improve the communication within the COC so that we're always on the same page and so that we know exactly what's going on with everything that's going on in the section, whether it's for Conclave or the ACT conference coming up. Another thing that I'm going to do as section chief is at the ACT conference, I want to make sure that all of our presenters are tip-top shape on everything that they have to present on and know their material well. So that way we can help the lodges improve themselves and have better trained leaders for each individual lodge. Well, another thing that I would like to do as section chief is get a central section merch store so that we can have something for our region and for our section that can give merch to all of our Arrowmen so that we can have our brand out within the lodges. So thank you for your time and for your consideration, and have a nice night. Thank you.
Hello, I'm William Finley from Tecumseh Lodge. I'm their 2020 Lodge Chief, and I'd like to be your 2021 and serve you as your 2021 Section Chief. I just want to utilize this time to kind of give you my plan for during my term. Throughout the years, I've been to many lodge events, many section events, and kind of noticed a couple of things I'd like to improve on with the section. My view and goal for the section really is to provide the best service possible with all the different lodges. I think with my past experience and future ambitions, I can really do that the best for you this year. There's three main things I'm going to focus on. Number one being the COC. I think the COCs can improve in a couple of different ways. Number one, I think more engagement between the officers, the CVCs to lodge chiefs, and kind of more collaboration there, even outside the COC, can really help amplify our program. Next, I think shortening up the COCs and really streamlining them is what will really help us, and not really focus on talking about things that we don't really need to talk about at COCs. My second thing is better communication between the section and lodges, because I feel like a lot of the section doesn't really have much contact with the lodges, day-to-day type events and events throughout the year. So I think a better communication there could really help things. Lastly, I think inter-lodge relations. So if we, so the section is very large, which makes it hard for lodges to get to each other's events. But if we improve the master calendar and have neighboring lodges be able to go to more local events, then they can pull those ideas back to their own program. Finally, I always like to mention this. A mentor of mine once told me, think about your place in the OA and how you'd best serve.
All right, lodge members, please click over to that other tab, join your lodge breakout room, and begin collaboration with your lodge on where you see the candidates and how you want to divvy up that vote. right, yeah, just come stand up here. All right, everyone. So welcome back. Please, you can hop out of your lodge breakout room now and head back over to the YouTube channel for live streaming the content. So a simple majority was not reached, so we will be having a runoff between Jonathan Golden and William Finley. So each candidate will have 1 minute to speak, and Jonathan, you will go first. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, everyone. As I said, my name is Jonathan Golden. With these unprecedented times, it is very hard to see when we are going to get back to being normal. But we have to embrace these times. We have to look at what we can do now to put our lodges in a better motion forward for when we get out of quarantine, isolation, and back to normal scouting. All I can promise you guys is I'm going to look to making our lodges successful, because I'm going to be attentive and I'm going to assist you guys. Is that time? 30 seconds, my bad. I'm going to be there to assist you guys. So please vote for me, and I will work with everyone. I'm going to continue with the Lodge Partnership Program, and I'm going to make sure that you guys reach the thriving status with me as section chief. Thank you.
All right, so I just wanted to reiterate some of the points that I made earlier. When I first became lodge chief at my lodge, our LECs, I would say, are very similar to the COCs. We're just kind of long and dull. So a couple of things that I would want to do is really make sure that everything's prepared ahead of time and we don't worry about the things like general discussion, because that's not what COCs are for, okay? So I think that if we really move on from general discussion and just go with the voting or amendments on those propositions, then we'd be a lot more productive and efficient, and really streamline the COCs. So I think if I was your 2021 section officer, those things would be able to happen, and we would have much more productive meetings and therefore more productive events. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jonathan and Will. Lodge members, please jump into your breakout rooms and begin conversation with your lodges on where you're going to divvy up your vote. All right, everyone. Welcome back from your lodge breakout rooms. I stand before you with the announcement that a simple majority was not reached after one round of voting. So we will, each candidate will have another minute to speak to you on whatever they see fit, and then we'll go into another round of balloting with hopes of getting that simple majority. So, Jonathan, you'll speak first. Oh, thank you, Will, and enjoy.
Airmen, again, I'm so glad to be here today with you, and I am super ecstatic to be in this running for section chief. I just want to state, with my 4 years on serving on the section and this past year serving as vice chief, I believe that I have the experience to bring us to the next level. With my leadership, I just know that we are going to have a fantastic time, from looking forward to our next conclave that will hopefully, be in person, to just helping out the lodges. Ultimately, I want to bounce back and say that friendships are one of the most important things in our brotherhood, and these will occur and they're going to happen underneath my leadership because of the well-organized and fun events that are going to be planned that are going to benefit you guys. Thank you.
Ready? All right, so for my next round here, I just want to touch on my last point that I talked about, and that's the inter-lodge communication and events. So really want to emphasize, because events like Conclave and events like this is so cool where, I can come out and I can meet people from West Virginia or up north and be able to build these relationships that you can't find anywhere else. So if we really launch kind of similar to the lodge partnership program that was attempted this year, where you have neighboring lodges where we really encourage members, especially the officers, to get to other lodges events. They can really pick up on these things and meet new people and create connections. Because if we come together as a section all together, I think every lodge can benefit. So that's going to be a major goal that I have.
Good stuff. All right, gentlemen, I'll let you guys stand in front because this time a simple majority was reached. So I would like you to join me in congratulating Jonathan Golden as your 2020-2021 Section C4 Chief. Congratulations, man. What? Oh.
Oh, mine's going.
The announcement hasn't been made yet.
They caught you lacking. Oh, wow. There you go. Come on, lad.
Perfect. What? Almost. All right, everyone. Excuse me, that's only one position. We still got two more to fill. So before we move on down, I would like to go through our candidates for chief and just gauge your interest on whether you would like to be considered for the position of vice chief. So, Evan, yay or nay? Evan's a yay. Ethan, yay or nay? Ethan's a yay. Will, yay or nay? Will is a nay. I'll make a note of that. All right. So our candidates for the position of section vice chief, and they will speak in this order: John Santini III, Evan Ryszwalski, Harley Hoff, and Ethan Ventling. So John, you can come up here. You other three gentlemen can follow Nathan out of the room, and you will have 2 minutes to speak. 2 minutes. Whenever you're ready.
So when you get the opportunity, ask Will if he's running for...
Hello, everyone at home. My name is John Santini, and I am a Brotherhood member from Tecumseh Lodge, and I'm here to run as your section vice chief. As section vice chief, I will work with the section chief and the COC to put on the best conclave possible. I want to improve section communications tenfold. I want to ensure the section newsletter goes out to every single person in this section. I want to publish reports from each lodge that has information from past events, but more importantly, information about future events. Crucially, where and when. Providing an opportunity for airmen from other lodges to be able to visit another lodge's events will help spread ideas and improve the section as a whole with new and fresh ideas. Airmen at home or in college will also have an easier opportunity being able to go to another lodge's event if they're in that area. I want to distribute the newsletter out every 2 months. This would effectively increase the interaction between lodges and improve overall section unity. I would also like to add that I would like to work with all the lodges and overall the section to improve our COVID precautions. Currently, some of our lodges have hosted multitudes of events and are doing very well for themselves. So, with all of us coming together, we can improve our section unity and improve our COVID status. Please take me into consideration. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, the microphone's at my height now. So, hello again, everybody. As you may have heard forever ago, my name is Evan Ryszwalski, currently serving as the Lodge Chief of Ilianon Lodge. Now, I'm hoping I don't freeze up this time. Now, why did I mention that? Because I feel like being transparent and open with everybody that I can be is an important trait of being a leader. That's also why I'm reading notes. Being the Lodge Chief has given me an opportunity to lead up to 800 airmen in the Lodge, and has given me the chance to foster and grow new youth leaders at the Lodge level. And I want to bring this to the section level as well. Being a lodge chief is also giving me a perspective on the issues that our lodges face. And I want to bring that view to the section level so that we can help lodges better develop their programs, grow membership, and overall be better lodges. And I want to help this section and its lodges grow and thrive going forward. Thank you for your time and consideration.
How's it going? I'm Marley Hoff. I'm a Brotherhood member of Marnock Lodge. And for a lot of people, you may not really know me that well. I do a lot of work for the section in the background, and I feel like now is my time to try and step up into a larger leadership position. So what I'm asking here today is for you to take a gamble on me. What I want to do is I want to help everyone. I want to help all the lodges. I want to help the section out, but most importantly, I want to help you out. I want to help you grow as a leader, you grow to be better as yourself, and help your lodges, and eventually go on to do better things. I believe that everyone has a lot of potential in them, and I want the section to be able to help bring out as much potential as possible in every scout in our section. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ethan Ventling. Again, I'm from Marnock Lodge, Eagle Scout and Vigil Honor member. Over the past year, well, 497 days as Ben informed me, I've served as our section secretary, where I've kept our meeting minutes and made sure that they got out on time to all of our COC. I've been able to work with all of our CVCs and coordinators to help put all 3 of our conclaves this year together. So even though we only got to celebrate one of them, I really did enjoy working with all of our CVCs and coordinators. So one of the things that I really think is important is leadership and service, and making sure that the leaders of our section are the ones who are serving the lodges. One thing that I think we can serve the lodges better in is in the training that we provide for them. So I would like to stress the importance of our ACT conference and how the trainings that we do at our ACT conference are going to shape the future of what our section is going to be. So it's going to teach the new lodge leaders who have come up from their ordeal in Brotherhood and things such as that into becoming the lodge officers, the committee members, and eventually the coordinators, CVCs, section officers, and even the future of our national organization. So one other thing which I really would like to do as the section vice chief is have a trading post for our section so that we can be represented in our lodges and to promote conclave all year round. Another thing that I would see as very important is the winter banquets. Our section officers visit our winter banquets to get to know the airmen and to get to know you so that we can better serve you as your section officers. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll talk to you soon.
Is there? I thought he was. All right, everyone, thank you. Please hop into your lodge breakout rooms and begin discussion with your lodges. All right, everyone, welcome back from your breakout rooms. In a complete turn of events, we have a simple majority after one round. So please join me in congratulating your 2020-2021 Section C4 Vice Chief, Ethan Ventling. Congratulations. All right, if you could all find your seats, please. Thank you. All right. So with that, we'll lead into the final election of the evening. So before we begin with the nominees, just to run through everyone up to this point, if you're interested in running, just quick yay or nay. We'll start off with Evan Ryszwalski. Yay. Evan's a yay. John Santini. Yay. John is a yay. Harley. Harley's a yay. Will Finley. Will Finley's a pass. All right. So our candidates for the office of Section Secretary are Evan Ryszwalski, John Santini III, Nathan Golden, and Harley Hoff. So Evan, if you would be able to come up here, and if everyone else could follow Nathan outside. You will have 2 minutes to speak this round. And Evan, whenever you're ready.
So, hello everybody. I've already spoken in front of you twice now, so I will try to keep this relatively short. So, all the things I've talked about before, I will continue to do as a potential section secretary. I would look forward to working with Jonathan and Ethan to accomplish their goals and the goals of the section. And overall, I just want to see us become better and brighter and have an amazing future ahead of us. Also, I will try my best to do the best notes possible. So, thank you for your consideration, and grab a snack.
Okay, hello everyone again. I'm John Santini, as usual. So, I want to elaborate a little bit on what I talked about as section vice chief, is a lot of that will apply to being section secretary. So I really want to hit down this newsletter and make sure that it is sent out to every airman in our section. Is I know I don't get one whenever I receive emails from the section. So I want to make sure that everyone gets one so that everyone knows what's going on. Because the more that everyone knows what lodges have events going on, the more likely we have a chance for everyone to spread ideas throughout this section. Our section reaches from West Virginia, Kentucky, all the way up to Northern Ohio. So the more spread of ideas we can get in this section, the better off we can always be. We're always looking for new ideas for conclaves, for fellowships, for everything. So if you elect me as your secretary, I will try to implement as much as I can with this newsletter to give you information about events and every single lodge's news. Along with the COVID stuff that I talked about before, my lodge has been thriving well with a lot of our COVID precautions. I want every lodge's ideas, thoughts, feelings about the COVID precautions they have put in place, whether they have them or not, or just in general, like what do they think will work? What do their areas want them to do? The more we know about this, the better opportunity we have to try to fix our situation. Thank you everyone for your consideration. Have a nice evening.
Hello, all my fellow airmen. My name is Nathan Golden, and I am running for section secretary. I want to build upon our previous leaders, and I want to do that by writing detailed notes and getting them to everybody in a quick and timely manner. I will also make sure to keep a very well-written roster and make sure everybody's information is on that. And if anybody would ever need to change that, I would be there. I feel that I am well qualified for this, from me being my executive vice chief in my lodge right now, and from me being one of the main people that made the Minecraft server possible at this year's conclave. Like, amazing. So definitely vote for me for your next section secretary.
All right, like I said in my last speech, my main goal as the section secretary will be to help you guys. I want to help out every single person in the section as much as I can. This can be done through better trainings, better trained trainers, and through more programs that are going to help you be able to interact with more airmen from across the section. This can be done through different types of lodge assistance programs. One thing I really want to put out is a way for lodges to interact with each other. Someone in Marnock should be able to go to a SIPO event. Someone in Erie Lenon should be able to go to a Tecumseh event. And it should be easy for them to be able to find those events if they really want to. This is a great way for you guys to meet new people. I feel like I have the ways and strategies to help introduce that to you guys and help you guys out the best way that I can. Thank you.
All right, everyone, thank you. Please hop in your lodge breakout rooms now and begin discussion with your lodges. All right, everyone. So a simple majority was not reached after one round. So we will have a runoff between Harley Hoff and Evan Ryszwalski. So. Evan, I'll have you speak first. Quick reminder, guys, it's just 1 minute long, and yeah, whenever you're ready.
Hello again, everybody, for the 4th time now, standing in front of you. Yeah, runoffs were not in the original plan, but again, part of the transparency is that it was not in the original plan. But anyway, as a section officer, it is something that I want to look forward to adjusting to new plans. So, for example, with this whole pandemic thing, we've been having to adjust plans on the fly every 5 minutes, it feels like. So being prepared for new things is something that I'm slowly becoming accustomed to, and is something that I feel that I can bring to the job. And just overall, I want to be able to help our section grow, thrive, and be better for a better tomorrow. So, thank you.
So, as I've always said, leadership is very big, and I feel like I'm the right leader for this position. I feel like I've served the people of Section C4 well in these past 2 years as marketing coordinator. I feel like it's my time to step up as the section secretary. I ask for your vote in helping me help you guys. And with that, I feel like I've hyped myself up enough, and I trust the voters of Section C4 to make the right decision. Thank you.
All right, everyone, welcome back. And if you can believe this, we do not have a simple majority after one round. So each candidate will give another 1-minute speech, and we'll go into a second round to potentially break the deadlock. So Evan, you'll speak first again. Harley, we will see you in approximately a minute. And then Evan, whenever you're ready.
Well, hello again. This is time number 5. So, I'm Evan, and I don't even know what points to make. Part of the transparency thing. So, I am looking forward to working with these 2 fine officers that we have elected earlier tonight, and with all of our other youth that we appoint and oversee. And I want to deliver you the best conclave experience possible when we can't have an in-person conclave again. Or if we have a virtual conclave, I'm down for that too. We'll make that one the best, even better than this one. I don't know how we can do that. So I look forward to working with everybody, and I hope you all get the best experience possible going forward. Thank you for your consideration.
So, happy to be back up on the stage talking to you guys again. Like I said before, I really want to help everyone. I feel like I have the tools equipped to do that. I feel like I have the experience equipped to do that. And that's all I really have to say. I trust you guys to make the right choices, make the right votes, and choose your guys as next leaders. Thank you.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back.
Nice to be back.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. And after a sufficient amount of votes were cast, we do have a simple majority, and it is my pleasure to announce your 2020-2021 Section C4 Secretary, Harley Hoff. I'll go whatever hand you want. All right, congratulations, gentlemen. Please join us at the closing show as we will install our new officers and have some... At 8:30, join us for the opening show. Closing show for some fun games, installation of our new officers, and a section award ceremony for the year that was. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your participation, and we hope to see you at the closing show. The closing show.